Hello, back again with an update of my restoration process. Afternoon, good evening, morning, wherever you're from. Hello, me again. God, it stinks in here, I've just farted. Woo! Good afternoon, good morning or good evening, wherever you're from in the world. Yes, this is me again with an update of the restoration project, wherever you are in the world, or however you say it. Ecto, well, as we know, I have acquired said doors, as I purchased a second Ecto, which was in pretty poor shape, but well, I say poor shape, it was in decent shape but broken, but it had the parts I needed, doors, and they're going to see. So, to further the endeavour, Super Nerds UK, link below, yes, he kind of put me on the track to, well, retrobrite the actual Ecto itself. Not that we have great weather over in the UK. So, when we do get a good day, he did post on his Instagram this stuff. I do believe it's this stuff anyway, Be Blonde. And I've stolen one of the children's artist brushes to apply. But yes, this, I don't know if you can see that, Be Blonde, it is a peroxide, I think it's about, I can't read it, I did read it, like 20% peroxide I think, I don't know, I did read it, 40% volume, 12% peroxide. This will be used to retrobrite the Ecto and other sad looking things that I possess. I shall hopefully retrobrite them. So yes, get your holds on this. I got this from Home Bargains. It was £1.49. So I'm going to give that a go when we get some good weather. So hopefully she looks, the dog's beep, not looking bad at the moment, but I've still got to get stickers waiting from Australia. So my good friend Jamie of Toy Photography is not currently on Instagram. He took a bit of a sabbatical, which I did mention in the previous video. Did you hear that? No, I haven't got a mouse. He purchased a bundle off eBay, and he ever so kindly let me purchase this off him from his purchase. It is a complete, yes, I say complete because it is actually fully complete, but there is a but. It's Ecto 2, fully working with its, yes, complete with rotor blades. Mine was missing the blades and the, remember the bomb? Ooh. Yeah, that one. Steering wheel turned bomb. So once they flew in the air, dropped a bomb, they couldn't fly the helicopter. Smash. Yeah, this was actually fully complete, immaculate condition, and the one that I had, I salvaged a part, one singular part from it, to replace this. The front steering column had a slight crack, so I replaced that. But it was this. Now, these are prone to snapping, the actual seatbelt attachment. Now, I have one here to show you and demonstrate. Now, they generally snap at the hilt of where this part here, it's so small I can't really display it on camera. This part here goes inside of Ecto to here, and it tends to snap off at the hilt, just at the bottom, just focus, just there. Now this snaps off, always does. Super glue isn't going to cut the mustard. Now what I did, I turned the oven on, and the element, I literally burnt my fingers, held both these onto the element so it was hot. It melted the plastic to the point where it was, well, gooey again, and I literally just held them together. I'm going to insert said picture here to show you. So here's a close-up of the seatbelt. Yes, it doesn't look pretty, but once neatened up it looks absolutely fine, and from a distance you can't tell. There we go. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look pretty close up, but at a glance you cannot tell. I mean, it's literally, it's all complete, it's solid. But I do have a spare which I will possibly replace, well, put together again, to have a second one in case it snaps. So I'm also waiting for stickers from Australia for Ecto, the Proton pack, but in haste stumbled across a second pack. Now I need to get some stickers for this as well. One here, and there is a third one which took some finding because Jamie kindly did some digging for me. There is actually a gauge that goes in here, which I didn't even know. I mean, you can barely see it on photos, so that will be replaced as well at some point. But yeah, I purchased a second Proton pack to complete the, well, because this is the one that I purchased from eBay. The second one. This is the second one. I do apologise. This is the second one. My first pack is here. Now the difference being, not much. This one had stickers in really good shape. Now I managed to remove the stickers with a hairdryer without much force. It's got a little bit of scuffing on this. It's had a bit of rough and tumble, but it's in pretty good shape overall. It just needs a good scrub, but it's in really good shape. Anybody interested? Ka-ching! Link below, eBay. But yeah, this one is going to go up for grabs. If anybody's interested, like I say, it's in good shape. It's got a little bit of scuffing, so if you want to modify it or turn it into the the Ghostbusters pack by what is it? Ben of something props. I can't remember. I shall put the link. Oh yeah. Anyhow, so he did a brilliant rendition of this in black, which looks like the pack from the original The Ghostbusters movie. So anybody want to do that, then yeah.
Now this is what I like. Meow. Catfish.
It's good for a starter. So what I did, yeah. So anyhow, what I did, I took the stickers off that, put them on mine because the pack is in really good shape. But what I didn't say, hello. What I didn't say is that this pack came with something. Now might I add, I paid $29.99 for this, and it came with, ta-da! It came with the wand, fully stickered up, and making that beautiful annoying noise that the children are loving at the moment. Actually really good fun, the kids are enjoying it. But it hasn't got, yeah, it's missing the yellow, well, attachment, the cable. So I have ordered some silicon based food grade, so it's really high quality, It's also useful for it's for car engines as well. So it's good for fuel. It's a fuel line, and it's cost me like £2.15p, but it's coming from China. Yeah. I know. Don't diss me. It's coming from China, but anyhow, it will be. You know, herbalized, or what do they call it? Sanitized. Herbalized? Where did I get that from? Sanitized. It will be sanitized. I do have the original remaining piece here. It's not, as you can see, it literally just shard off, and it's quite stiff. Where the stuff I'm ordering is really flexible, pliable, and it doesn't kink. So yeah, got this, and I'm looking to try and find or source one of those swimming pool noodles that will fit this. If not, I have an idea for the end, which I'm going to turn into the actual proton attachment. I do have a ring which will fit just perfectly over the end, which I'll cap off, and I'm going to put the proton attachment on the end, minus the noodle. But hopefully I can find or source a sponge noodle in yellow or pink or whatever colour, just to make it look different, I suppose. But yeah, again, I've never ever dreamed of actually getting one of these. It's just something that is. And what I do like about this, you can have it both ways. That way, or that way. But it's so hard to put on from wearing it. It's just really difficult. I don't know if you've ever worn one as a child, but if you got that on your back and you're trying to do this to get that onto there, is virtually impossible. You need an adult. So I'm on the mission to get that replaced. The only sticker I am missing is this one. Good old umpteen week wait, because it's coming from Australia. There's those, there's Ecto, and there's the trap. But that is the mission I am on, to complete the Proton pack, to complete the trap, and to get Ecto retro brighted. Now then, apart from that, the news that Kenner and Hasbro are doing the second wave, when this got announced, I was like a kid in a candy store, just like I was when the first wave of the figures and the ghosts come out. I was absolutely, I was like a little child. The fact that Ecto 1, Fearsome Flush and Bug Eye are all getting a re-release. Although we have discussed on social media, talking to Jamie, that Bug Eye did look a little bit smaller, but I think myself that's quite possibly how the photo's been taken. I'm going to put pictures up here.
And here it is, wave number 2, with Ecto, Fearsome Flush and Bug Eye. Ecto are looking as beautiful as ever, but one change is the cable on the hook. It's white. Bug Eye looking as well as Bug Eye as ever. Looking lovely though. Fearsome Flush, well, what can you say? It's all down the drain from here.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? Did you think they look any different? I don't think the colorations are bad, to be fair. I think the coloration's really good. They've got it absolutely spot on. But what they did comment, what somebody did say, is that the windows of the Ecto that is getting a re-release and this have got a slight different. There's a slight difference in the window, the shaping. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just how the photo has been taken yet again. But there's a slight difference in the windshield, or front window, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, looking forward to that. Now, pricing wise, it's been released US wise, so $50 for Ecto 1 and $15 a piece for Fearsome Flush and Bug Eye, which respectively, if you compare it with the original release of the figures, which I can get here, so these were rushing UK wise. I mean, I got them from Star Action figures. I'll put the link below to them. I'm sure they'll have their pre-orders on there for the second wave. Well, third wave technically, because the popper gun was the second wave. This will be the third. So yeah, these were, did I pay $15.99, $16.99 from Star Action figures? That were these. So it is quite possible that, well, it's not possible, but they will have pre-orders on there as we speak. So I'll put the link below. I'm not endorsed or sponsored by them, but just so you can go straight to the link and get them ordered, crack on, and I'll put the link below. But yeah, I think they look pretty good, and they've got the, you know, the carding and everything is spot on. But we're gonna probably succumb to the European cards rather than the full-on what's it called? The original carded figure with, yeah, it's laid out completely different, and the fact that it actually says the Ghost's name on the first release as it does to these ones. These are more like a European generic global edition, so it's got multiple languages down here, but I think that's what they'll probably do with the others. But I don't care. I really don't care. The fact that I'll have them in a package never to be opened, just to sit on a shelf and collect dust. It's just nice to look at, isn't it? Now, come on, if you're a collector, yeah, it's great. It's great. Grown-ups with money. We're just big kids with a bigger cash flow. Not having to save up pocket money to buy them. But yeah, that is where I am with the what's it called? The restoration project. Oh, ping ping. So that's where I am, and that's where I'm at. It's looking good with this so far, I do think, and I don't think I've done a bad job so far. Well, I haven't really done anything, to be fair, apart from clean this, take some stickers of the old one, put them on that, and that's it. I mean, like I said, I didn't have to do anything. Oh, what I did have to do was open this up, take the wire out, and give it a bit of a clean, because there was something loose inside. But yeah, it's all good. It's all gravy. So the restoration is on its way. I just need a good day to do Ecto, which it's a shame that I didn't have it the other week. We made loads of sunshine for one day. And then back onto this. Good old Ecto 2. Big thank you to Jamie for doing this for me. Absolute legend that he is. Massive thank you for that. And also, sadly, I did complete last week, and I'm so gutted. I really am. So yes, I ordered the final piece to complete my Ghostbuster headquarters restoration project. It would have been complete, but sadly I got in contact from a Ghostbusters group, a lovely lad called Dylan Hall. Now him and his father, well, I believe it's his father, that owns a toy shop. Also runs on Facebook. I'll put the link below. Some amazing bargains on the boxed mint. Now his page is called Plastic Crack Collectables. I shall put the link below to his Facebook page. So if you want to show any interest, and just mention me, Foster's Games Reviews. But yeah, I purchased the firehouse doors, but sadly, it's no fault of his, and it's no fault of anybody's. I don't think he was aware, but personally, I thought it was just like a scratch on the plastic. It just looked like a scratch that there was on the back of the door, which wouldn't have been a problem, but it was a slight crack through the door. So sadly, gutted, absolutely gutted. I feel bad that I had to send them back, but I have got photographs of it, and I'll put them right here.
Since you've been gone, since you've been... Well, I've never bloody missed them, have I really? Because I've never had them. Oh well, next time.
Oh, how nice did she look? I mean, that's as close as I've got. And I literally had them for the day and sent them back. So good. But one of the restoration projects would have been complete. My firehouse is in pretty good shape considering its age. It has got a slight bit of yellowing, needs a bit of clean, which I can retrowrite, but absolutely good. I'm mortified. But it's not Dylan's fault, but fair play to him. Good sport for actually allowing me to send them back. But yeah, so restoration wise, we're on a roll. We're getting there. And I know this channel is called the Foster's Games Reviews. Yeah, well, I will be getting back on track. I keep saying it. Yes, I will play Batman and I will do this and I will do that and play Duck Hunt and all them shebang. Massive shout out to Movies Comics, Ozzie and Henry, for allowing me to be a guest reviewer on their podcast for reviewing games. It's a bit of a weird experience, but it's fun. They basically review comics as movies, movies as comics, the alternate side of it, which came first, the chicken or the egg sort of thing. So yeah, did the comic come first and then they made a movie? Did the movie come first and make a comic? Anyhow, so I do the gaming side of it. I'm featured at the end of the episode or near to the end. But I basically review the game that they're talking about within the podcast, if you get what I'm talking about. So it's been an absolute delight to be a part of this. They reached out and I obliged, said yes. It was such a fun experience. I'm loving every minute. I'm going to put their Instagram link below and the link to the podcast, the first episode, which is From Dusk Till Dawn. I've reviewed that one, and also I believe the next episode, this is episode 1, episode 2 is going to be Jaws. I could be wrong, but looking forward to it, and I can't wait to do further endeavours with them. It's been an absolute blast. Yeah, so please check them out, show them some love, give them some support, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. But yes, join us on that journey as well. I'm delighted to be a part of that. So yes, if you want to check us out on all our usual social media guff, which will be down here, and along with Super Nerds, Jamie, Comics as Movies, and all down there. Yes, click the link, like, subscribe, please. Show some support, comment away. We appreciate everything every week, and I reply to every message, even the seedy ones. So yes, hope the quality of this video is absolutely up to standards. I really do, and hope you enjoy. But as always, a thank you, and follow us on all our journeys. And as always, love life and keep gaming and collecting, of course. I'm going to have to change the tagline at some point, aren't I? Love life and keep gaming. Yeah, stick to that one.